Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 back here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are finishing off the Pittsburgh series, which will make us roughly three series behind in our quest to catch up at this point. Today we're going to have Jason Hammel going, who had an absolutely phenomenal start in his last outing, striking out 12, and pretty much, I don't think he blanked. No, he gave up a one home run, Jay Bruce, against the Reds, and that was it. And we ended up winning that game 6-1, which was a much needed win. Today he's facing off against Francisco Liriano, who this is his first start after coming off the DL. His first start of the year looks to have been a good one. He got a no decision, but he's got a .75 ERA. So I think he has one or two starts thus far on the season. This is his first game since he came off the DL. We are now 8-13, and the Pirates have jumped us in the Central standings. They are now 8.5 behind the red hot Brewers. As you can see, still the whole division is still under 500. The Brewers have just been beating us all up, and hopefully we can cool them off. Hopefully they cool off going into May. As you can see over there too on the right, Starlin Castro now is out for a few days. He's got a strained calf. That happened before the second game of the series. He hurt himself in pregame warmups, but I didn't put him on the DL because he's not going to be out for at least 15 days. So I'm hoping he can come back after this game and help this offense. The injury bug has not been kind to us. As you can see here, Castro's hurt, out 1 to 6 days with the strained calf. Mike Olt has been out since the second game of the Colorado series with a pulled hamstring. He should be coming back in the next week. And then we're also missing Miguel Montero, who I have no idea how he got hurt, but he got hit in the head with the ball during the warm-up session with the pitcher. That put him out for 2 to 3 weeks. So we've been missing his timely hitting, and we've been missing Olt now, who will be coming off the bench when he comes back, as we now have Starlin Castro playing third instead of somebody else, because we brought up Addison Russell as well, who plays short now, and then we've got Baez playing second. But we're going to go ahead and get into this game now and try and hopefully get a win here. We need to beat the Pirates. We are currently 0-6 against the Pirates, and we got absolutely mauled in our last game. So we definitely need a little bit of a comeback here. We're going to go ahead and wear the blue jerseys today with the white pants and have Jason Hammel going on the mound. As you can see there, like I said, C.J. Edwards' first start as a major leaguer will be coming up in the second game of the Brewers series, which would be the Saturday game. So look forward to that. Jason Hammel right now has been red hot. Today we're going to give Dexter Fowler the day off, and we are going to play, we're going to go ahead and play Chris Denorfia out there. Denorfia has been hitting okay lately, but Denorfia will not be leading off. We're going to lead off with Addison Russell, and we're going to move Jorge. So, you know what? We're going to leave Denorfia down in the 9th spot and leave Listella down here. And anybody else need a day off? Soler may need a day off, but we're getting a day off tomorrow. So, you know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and leave Dexter Fowler in there because we need that bat in there. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt, but he's going to have the day off tomorrow. So, we're going to be able to kind of stretch people a little bit. He looks a little bit worn out. You know what? Actually, yeah, I think we will give him the day off. We're going to go ahead and do that. Who do we got playing shortstop? Oh, why don't we want Dexter Fowler playing shortstop? We want Addison Russell playing shortstop. And Addison Russell will be leading off there. All right, so our lineup is set, I think. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave our lineup like that. Looks good. All right, and we're gonna go ahead and play our game here at Wrigley. We're going to have partly cloudy skies today. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Eric, Matt, and Steve for the call. And I will talk to you guys after the game.
In a magical 7th inning. 0-2 coming. Swing and a fly ball toward right center into the alley. Bradley on a run. Jackie dives. Oh, he caught it. He laid out and made a sensational play. Runner tags. He'll advance into third. Jackie Bradley, Superman in the alley.
Getting ready for first pitch at Wrigley Field. the Pirates and the Cubs, next on the show. A good look there at the familiar ivy-covered walls of Wrigley Field on the north side of Chicago. It's the finale of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Yeah, you can see there, these home fans haven't had much to get out of their seats about them. Their guys are in danger of getting swept here at home, so they're going to be hoping for a much better effort here.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Pittsburgh Pirates, as manager Clint Hurdle has his squad lined up like this. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hammel. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Starling Marte makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For Pittsburgh, left fielder, Starling Marte.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Grounded foul. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Now, look out as this is whistled foul off to the right side. 3-2, here it is. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do, work the count and get on base.
Boy, what a dream start to the ball game. You make that starter out there throw a ton of pitches, and then you still wind up working out the walk.
Josh Harrison will stand in, and you see there he's been scorching hot these past few games. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Maybe a pitch here that he's trying to do a little too much with. He just can't get on top of it. Winds up an easy pop-out.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in as he'll enter play fourth in the National League batting race. First pitch on the way. Too low, 1-0. There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Runner at first here, one man out. Here comes the 1-0. Ball two now.
Just getting deeper and deeper into trouble here in the first inning. He's walked one guy already. Now he's fallen behind another guy here.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here it comes, 2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. Long throw to third. And Denorfia's throw is too late. He's in safely at third. Pedro Alvarez will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year.
Don't give up the run. Get the strikeout, man.
Here's the first offering. And this is hit weakly in fair territory up the line. And the run will score as the Pirates are on the board first. It's 1-0.
That's just a gutsy decision to break for home on that play. He's going on contact, so you'd think a corner infielder would be able to throw him out. But it doesn't work out that way, and he somehow makes it in to score.
Number 27 will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
And this early hot water he's in on the mound right there just went from hot to burning hot. A second run is in to score on the double. That makes it 2-0 here in the first. And with 2 more men in scoring position now, this has the possibility of really going south in a hurry.
Now here's the first pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that one's out of here. What another nickel in the merry-go-round. This one is getting ugly. So a 3-run shot to left center, and the Pirates are up 5-0 now. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Jordy Mercer will stand in, hoping to get things turned around here in April as he enters play with an average down in the 220s. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
1 out, nobody on. And the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. Oh, and he misses it.
Yeah, a little surprising here. That was not an easy chance moving toward the line, but it shouldn't have been anything that he can't handle. He just lets the ball go right past him.
Stepping in now, Chris Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Got to wonder if the natives will start to get restless here.
Well, it's definitely not the start to this game this crowd was hoping for. Far from it.
1 out and a runner on second base. The next pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. I think that man right there is reaching the end of his wits.
Oh, his team is absolutely imploding right now, and it basically came out of nowhere.
1-1 on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. You guys surprised at all that that man doesn't have the bullpen going yet?
Well, he's showing a lot of faith in his starter, but to me, you've at least got to get someone stretching down there. Move him around a little bit.
And this is fouled back and out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Fouled back. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Not a lot of bite on that thing right now, is there?
No, it's spinning, but it's not really dropping. That's a bad combination.
2-2 pitch on the way. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
And the way this inning's gone, his eyes had to be lighting up on that pitch, but all he could do was pop it up.
Francisco Liriano will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike 1.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. He's ready now, the pitch. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, it's the Pirates 5, the Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. A look there at the starting lineup for the Cubs now. And this lineup will have to contend with no easy assignment indeed. The man with the electric slider, left-hander Francisco Liriano. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Addison Russell will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Cubs, the shortstop, Addison Russell.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played half an inning. I tell you, this team can score runs in bunches, and they're off to a fantastic start here.
Ready now on 1-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out. And with that, let's call up the scouting report as you get a look at the arsenal this 31-year-old southpaw is equipped with. Jorge Soler will get his first shot now, and you can see how he's done over the course of this 5-game hitting streak. First offering on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Over to his left. He's up with it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but he just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and a dozen RBIs. Runners on first with 1 down. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2.
This is where you need to make that error hurt. It's the first inning. You've got a guy on base. You can somehow get him around. That becomes demoralizing to a defense.
From the stretch. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Chris Bryant will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. And here's the first pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Starling Marte will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, you know, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
First pitch coming. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, Why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. The 1-1. And he pops him up back behind second base. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Oh, man, would he like to have that swing back. I mean, he just missed hammering this ball, but just got underneath it a little bit. He's not going to be happy about that one because even he thought he was right on it.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here, the starting center fielder on last year's NL All-Star team. First pitch coming. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Denorfia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Wellington Castillo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday.
Wellington
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch here is popped a mile high into the air. This is way up there, but playable on the infield. And he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Javier Baez will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Comes set, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
Bunt sign still on with 2 strikes as he puts this one down. Bends down and he barehands it. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined back over second, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And that runner crossing from second scores their first run. It's now a 5-1 game.
Really, there shouldn't be any mistakes like this with a base open and the pitcher on deck. This is much too good a pitch to hit, and he takes advantage of it and drives home the run.
In now, Jason Hamill, as this ball's hit softly to the right side of the infield. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, this ball's just not hit nearly hard enough to get to, obviously because he hit it with half of a bat. So a nice job there to dodge the remnants of what used to be a baseball bat and at least get the sure out at first.
Standing in now, Chris Denorfia. A ball hit hard to the left side. That's in there, base hit, and he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate, and with that, the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 2 full. Pirates on top, 5-1. Pedro Alvarez is ready to go here as we begin the third.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And this battery knows full well that this guy's been scuffling lately. So they're not messing around here. They're coming right after him.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
You don't really want to hit a guy, but part of the reason he's been in trouble so far is that he hasn't felt comfortable working inside. And if you just let guys lean out over the plate, they're going to eat you up. So maybe this could be a blessing in disguise.
Number 27 will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. First pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And there he goes towards second. And this will be fouled away. Now the 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
The batter, right fielder,
Gregory Polanco will get another shot to do some damage. He had the 3-run homer his first time around. Now the first pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Comes set, now the pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
I'll say this, he wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Bryant comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
now batting, second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Jordy Mercer will dig in. He reached on an error his first time. Now the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
He's set, now the pitch. Having success with the fastball here, it's 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Has a look, now the pitch. And now this is popped up. Castillo should have room behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Pirates 5 and the Cubs 1. Addison Russell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
The shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now here's the first pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Look at the stop. Throw from a knee is too late, and that will be an infield single.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
In is Jorge Soler. He's running towards second, and he takes something off here as this is a lazy fly ball out to center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Anthony Rizzo will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. First pitch on the way. Runner goes for second. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. He's set, now the pitch. That's hard hit back up the middle. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They're down here 5-1. Chris Stewart will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Catcher, Chris Stewart.
Now here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. The pitch. Now the 0-1 is swung on and hit on the ground to third. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Pretty dangerous here for a first baseman. This throws high and it's to the home plate side of the bag. So when he leaves his feet, he's really exposing himself to that runner coming down the line. The overthrow, that was bad enough, but a collision there would have really been bad news.
Into the box, Francisco Liriano. Squaring is Liriano when he gets the bunt down. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Well, the whole ballpark knows he's bunting, so there's no catching him by surprise here. He kind of winds up jabbing at this one, and he hits it a little too hard. No hesitation this time as the throw goes to second, then on to first, and it ended up being a pretty easy double play.
Here's Starling Marte. And a ball 1-0.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, no, he hasn't earned it.
1-0 on the way. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're up 5-1. Chris Bryant will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And the 1-0 is sent out to straightaway center field. Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Wellington Castillo will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth.
Second baseman, number 9,
Javier Baez will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say it may be about time to start taking a pitch or two.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Here's the first offering. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here it comes. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Looks like Liriano's got it working now. And he'll hold on to a 5-1 lead. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
First offering on the way. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Concentrate on the play, Polly.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. Some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start an at-bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Five runs on only 4 hits and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1.
Wrong.
So 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The right-hander deals on 1-2. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And heads up down there as he just had to cover up as this skips right over his head. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang, a triple here chases him home.
Pedro Alvarez will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Gotta say, it's amazing to me that they've decided to leave this guy out there after the pounding that he's taken so far.
I think the fans have to be saying, what do we got to do to get a reliever in here? Enough of this already.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 1-1 home. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. It looked like he was giving him the evil eye down there, and I can't say I blame him.
Yeah, well, he's already been plunked once, and I don't think he's going to stand for too much more of that.
Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Number 27 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. Here's the first offering. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Gregory Polanco will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. And here's the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Pirates 7 and the Cubs 1. Tommy La Stella will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
First pitch coming. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
And, you know, it's pretty safe to say that anytime you give a guy 7 runs of support here in the first half of a ball game, he's probably going to be okay out there. And he gets the first out of this inning here.
Jason Hamill will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch to him. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
Hey, and you know, sometimes when you don't have your best stuff, you can still go out there and help your guys out by swinging the bat. And sure enough, he goes after this pitch here, and he's going to wind up on first base with a base hit.
Stepping in now, Chris Denorfio, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Jordy Mercer will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Second baseman, Jordy Mercer.
Now the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch, but he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Into the box now, Chris Stewart. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Get out of here, Pirates!
7 runs, only 5 hits, and 2 errors on the Pirate ledger so far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
Strike him out!
Two-one. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here he comes on 2-2. Right field. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Edwin Jackson will be summoned now to take over following the injury.
Number 36, Edwin Jackson.
Francisco Liriano will stand in now, and given the big cushion he has to work with on the other side of the scorecard, he'll go ahead and hit for himself here in inning number 6. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Come on, fire up!
Now the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Down in order go the Pirates. They're on top 7-1. Addison Russell will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Yeah, and it's kind of been one of those days. There haven't been too many balls hit hard, and even when they do hit one hard, it's an out of ball.
Jorge Soler will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
No, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Come on, make them earn it.
Now here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
1 out, nobody on.
Come on, Cubs.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. And this is fouled straight back. Again, a 1-2. And this is hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Anthony Rizzo will stand in looking to turn things around. He struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Chris Bryant will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Come on.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
From the stretch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down 7-1. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one, but before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point. Starling Marte will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Starling Marte.
Come on, let's get you out here.
Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1. The pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
Josh Harrison stands in. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Out of play. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Hard to do much better than this. I mean, here are the only 3 batters he's faced since coming on. Strikeout, strikeout, and strikeout. Boy, that is flat dealing there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. Pittsburgh leads this one 7-1. Wellington Castillo will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Here it comes. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
No reason not to go for broke now. What do you got to lose?
Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And a rather easy first out.
Second baseman, number 9,
Javier Baez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. First pitch coming. Now a hard liner towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Gee, if I'm the hitting coach of this club, I think it might be time to preach a little plate discipline. I mean, look at that right there. They've only looked at 7 balls the entire game. This is just flat out awful.
Tommy La Stella will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. First offering on the way. And he turns beautifully on that fastball as this is pulled into right for a base hit.
Not too many balls hit solidly tonight. Just their 6th hit of the game. So now they need to figure out some way to string a few of these together.
Starlin Castro will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 13, Starlin Castro.
This ball will be chopped foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand 1. They're down 7-1. Phil Koch will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Pedro Alvarez.
Hey, get the peanuts, yeah? Come on, Cubby.
And that's in there for strike 1. The pitch. Now the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to left field. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, this guy's been in desperate need of anything, something. Give him something positive. So this is just what the doctor ordered. It's a mistaken location, no doubt about that. And when a guy's scuffling, this is like a gift from heaven, as he jumps all over it and drives it for 2 bases.
Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. The double was his 3rd of the season here in this first month. The 1-0. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. To 2-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. Sets the 2-2 pitch. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Denorfia is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. There's a look at the inning-by-inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Gregory Polanco will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. here's the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
And he's always so tough on left-handed hitters. That slider is just so difficult to pick up.
Runner at second here with one man out. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a ball sliced hard on the ground. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And the run will score from second base as they've upped it now to 8-1.
Well, if you want to point fingers at who's to blame for this disaster, you're going to need both hands. In the pitching, the batting, the defense, the execution. Just draw a line through this one. This one's been an absolute disaster.
Jordy Mercer will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
He's gonna go.
First pitch coming. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. That look says it all in the third base dugout.
That's not the look of a guy who's going to be sleeping well tonight, is it?
He's set, now the pitch. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Throw in time at first for out number two.
Boy, as a hitter, you know you're hoping to get that ball into the outfield somewhere, make it hit the grass, give your guy a chance to score. In this situation, all he does is get to third base. That's not a big help.
Chris Stewart will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Going to be extra bases. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this one for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Francisco Liriano. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Comes set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
A 2-1 offering. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Pirates lead it 9-1. Chris Denorfio will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now the first pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that ball is gone. Blasted into the bleachers in left. A solo shot here to left, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Well, these guys still have some work to do, but this is a good start. Leadoff home run, cuts 1 off the lead, but they're still going to need to manufacture a few more to get back in this ball.
Addison Russell stand in to keep things going. And I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
First pitch to him. Here we go. And this is popped high in the air, back behind short. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that?
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Jorge Soler will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
He waits. Now the pitch. Runner goes. Hard hit towards center. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Pretty fortunate this didn't turn into a double play. The runner's on the move from first, but once he sees this is going to be an atom ball, he's going to turn tail and get back as quick as he can. Luckily, he's able to do so before the throw comes back in.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
He's set. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul shy of the wall. From the stretch, runners on the move for second, and he gets him to go after 1-0-2 as this is popped in the air toward the left side of the infield. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Pirates 9 and the Cubs 2. Starling Marte will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. Now here's the first pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against them in this series.
Here's the 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, he'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Now here it comes. And that misses 1-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-1 on the way. And that misses 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now the pitch. Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's another 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates, but they hold a 9-2 lead. Antonio Bastardo will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Chris Bryant will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yep, this is mop-up time out there right now, but hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A chance here at least for this guy to get some work in what should be a fairly low-stress appearance.
Yeah, but it seems like these outings are where you relax a little bit too much, you give up 3 runs, and then watch your ERA climb by another point. They'll need to guard against that.
And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Ready now on 1-1. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. Harrison is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Wellington Castillo will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. Line hard to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, this is just not his night. He's hit the ball hard a few times now, but he still doesn't have a hit to show for it.
Here's Javier Baez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Here's the pitch. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he's going to put this one away, and the Pirates have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Well, I think this one was pretty much over before it started. That huge first-inning rally put this one out of reach right from the get-go.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Pirates win it 9-2. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is our final line score tonight for the victorious.
All right, well, yet again, another, that was not only the only loss we had that game. We have now lost Jason Hammel for 2 to 3 months with a fractured hand. Somehow he fractured his hand. So, yeah, that just just add to the laundry list of problems that we have going on in our organization. He's going to be going to the 60-day DL. We're going to have to find somebody in the minor leagues that can cover for him because that's going to be a long stretch without Jason Hammel. That kind of stinks there, not going to lie. But so we end up getting swept again by the Pirates for 7 consecutive games. They almost seem to be our kryptonite. We just cannot seem to figure them out. And I have no idea why, but, you know, that's just kind of the way it rolls. But we're going to be going up against the Brewers next. We got Travis Wood in the first game. C.J. Edwards making his debut against Matt Garza. And then Jake Arrieta. Why Jake Arrieta? That should be John Lester there. John Lester will be going up against Jimmy Nelson in the finale of that series. But that's going to go ahead and end our episode here. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to follow us here on Twitch at Life of Raw Sports Gaming and subscribe to us on YouTube at Life of Raw Sports Gaming Network. We'd really appreciate that. We post all of our archived Twitch videos onto YouTube under their respective titles of the Road to the World Series. One, there's a White Sox one and a Cubs one. Be sure to check those out. And then also don't forget to check our friends out over at Cherry Weaver Gaming. Lots of cool stuff over there too. So thanks guys for watching. You guys keep it real.